Guys, guess what I have? The same thing I've been eating for months. You best fucking believe I still love it though. Except this time, there's a little accessory. Coke Zero. I'm not a Coke guy, but Red Robin only has Diet Coke and Coke Zero, so gotta work with what we got, right? I'm gonna take it. It's fucking free.
Bet you can't do crunches this fast!
Like anyone cares, idiot.
Guys, my hamstrings are fucking obliterated. I don't know which workout it was, but 98% of me is telling me that it was the last workout that I did yesterday, which was that weird like hamstring bicep curl thing that one lady with massive legs was like, hey, this is a shout. Turns out she wasn't wrong. That shit fried them. And that's inconvenient because I'm trying to do bent over rows, which is basically an RDL, and my ass can't go any further than this. Ugh. I guess we'll figure it out. Stretch, I guess. Okay, anyways, we're gonna do reverse grip again because I kind of fucked with it last time. And it's also not fair to judge something by one experience. You gotta at least do it twice. Guys, I think I legit am gonna be a freak one day. Like actually. The only thing holding me back from absolute unit status is my ability to properly bulk. If I can dial that shit down, oh my God, dude, just imagine the progress. Think about it this way, I've basically done everything except for the right thing, so that only really leaves me with one option, and that's the correct thing, right? I've full on dirty bulked, I've tried liquid shit, perma-liquid diet, that didn't work. I've tried to do like a semi-clean, heavy bulk, 2 pounds per week minimum. How about we do the thing that probably actually works, which is slow and steady, clean food and best gym performance in order to stimulate muscle growth.
Boring!
Anyways, that's future me's problem. Current me's problem is to try to maintain my strength and gym performance while dropping my calories. Today will be my last day of 2,000 calories, 2,000 plus calories. I'm at 21. We're dropping another muffin tomorrow, and that'll drop me sub 2,000 calories, which is gonna fucking suck. But also, I dropped my weekly average 2 weeks ago was 188 pounds. My weekly average yesterday was 185. So I dropped 3 pounds, which I doubt was all fat, but I seem to still have like muscle fullness and stuff, so I doubt it was all muscle either. Basically, we're fucking ballin', gang. Okay, imagine this. You're a server and you're working. You've been in a 5 to 6 hour fast, haven't eaten shit all day, and your last table gets 2 of your absolute favorite things. A big ass fucking slice of lemon cake and donut rings. Red Robin has both like donut rings with caramel and fudge sauce and a fat fucking piece of lemon cake. And I love lemon. I love lemon shit. It punched me in the face. It punched me right in the fucking nostrils, dude. As soon as I pulled that out of the window to take it to them, boom, right in my face. A big old fuck you. I was so jealous. I was so jealous. They ordered all the good shit. I was like, damn. And then not only that, I was like, wow, this looks, enjoy guys, it looks great. And they were like, you want some? Yes, but I'm not gonna say yes. Asshole, how dare you offer me that? Out of the kindness of your heart, you little shithead. I hope it was good. Enjoy it for the both of us. Oh, dude, you should have seen my quads yesterday after the immense amount of carbs I had. They were exploding, vascularity-wise. They were just popping. I had my feet up and I had my little cutting board on my stomach like a fat ass, eating my protein donuts, and I could just see like insane amount of vascularity relative to like my normal vascularity. I was like, damn, this is what it's gonna look like when I carb up. Probably. You know, I think I'm out of fruit, right? So instead of cutting my French wheat muffin, which is 120 calories, I'm instead gonna cut all 3 separate servings of 150 grams each of my fruit during the meals, which sucks because I would say fruit is pretty damn solid. One, I can't afford it because it's $7 a container, and that's kind of bullshit. And that's actually the only reason. I was gonna say and two, but no, that was the only reason. I literally can't afford it, so I might as well just cut it out, right? Keep my little muffin. No money, womp womp. I did the math. If I cut down all 450 grams of strawberries that I'm eating in a day, that's 135 calories that I'm cutting out instead of 120. So technically it's a little bit better. Plus, I'm cutting 33 carbs out of all of the fruit instead of 30 carbs out of one of the muffins. So we'll just go with that. Instead of saying I'm poor and I can't afford it, I'm gonna say it's more optimal to cut out my fruit because it cuts out more net carbs. Boom. Look at that. Fixed the mental already. Boom. Why can't all fruit be the price of bananas, dog? Come on. Fuck. Bananas are so goated because it's like $1 for 6. I love it, dude. Bananas and rice are poor people food, and I eat that shit up. Too bad it's dense as fucking calories. At that point, I might as well eat peanut butter. Okay, so let me give you a brief nutrition breakdown of how like the calories work and why it's important to track not only just your protein and calories overall, but your fats and your carbs as well. So protein is for like muscle building if you're bulking and like muscle repair and recovery. Carbs are for energy and gym performance. Fats are for like hormone balance, testosterone production, and like brain function. That's typically how fats are seen. So like really low fat, you're kind of just foggy, you're fucking up your joints, you kind of feel like shit. Low carb, you don't have a lot of energy for like the gym and lifting, and like you're kind of just tired all the time. And then if you don't have protein, you're just wasting your goddamn time. That's the easiest shit to get. Eat a packet of tuna and it's 30 grams. Anyways, I'm at 181 grams of protein, no, 181 grams of carbs and 41 grams of fat, which 41 is like pretty fucking low. 181 is pretty damn low considering if you're bulking, you're probably at like 600 if you're doing it crazy, if you're really going at it. And my protein's in like the 200s, like eat like 230 or something like that. So I could definitely, what I should do is I should lower the protein to 200 or 190 and up the fuck out of the fats, just so I am less foggy throughout the day and help boost my testosterone production. Oh, but the carbs gotta stay low, because when your glycogen storages are full, you're burning your glycogen storages when you're working out, not your fat, from what I understand. So that's like the best place to cut it out. And then you do a sick ass refuel and just boom, you know? Damn. You know what I could do, since my protein is like too high? It's hard to be too high in protein, but mine is a little too high. 1 gram per pound is typically what you want. I'm not 233 pounds, so we don't need 233 grams. I might just cut out one of the lean meats that I'm using in one of the meals. I dropped it from like 8 ounces to 6 and then 6 to 4. So now I'm at 4. I might just fucking cut it because there's protein in eggs and egg whites, and I could just replace it with that and have a lot more fat. Quite a lot less protein, but like I said, I don't need it. Maybe that'll make me feel better too, because like volume or whatever. Okay, so I had an idea, and I'm already writing this off as a bad idea because I thought it through more than 4 seconds, but I was like, what if I cut out 4 ounces in one meal and 4 ounces in another? That gives me 190 calories to work, or 290 calories to work with. 290 calories of like russet potatoes gets you quite a decent amount of volume. And then I was like, okay, wait, but that's like 200 grams of carbs, so I can't do that. So I'm just gonna stick with doing that same thing, getting rid of, or like maybe going to from 4 ounces to like 2 ounces and then just adding eggs. You know what, fuck it. I might as well just get rid of the meat in total and just add eggs. 1, I think that's more volume, which is goated. That's what we need. And I think eggs are a little more satiating than lean meats anyways. And 2, I'm pretty sure eggs are gonna be cheaper for me, which works out. I'll just buy like the big ass 60, you know? And instead of just using eggs and egg whites, I'll use a lot of eggs. That's the plan, because eggs are like the nutrition god. I used to be an egg hater. I fucking love them now. Although you could put anything in front of my face and I'll devour it. Anything. Okay, and hopefully the extra fat will make me feel better. Remember when I did a carb cycle for like 3 days? It was for a week, but it was basically nothing but eggs and lean meat, and that kind of filled me a lot, so. I want rice. This kind of feels weird on my wrists. I didn't mean to slam it like a douche, my bad. What was that, like 12? I just realized I'm doing that thing again where I try to optimize my calories as much as possible by like looking over shit and seeing what I can replace. And that just like, yeah, that's cool and all, but it also constantly makes me think about food, which is a huge pain in the ass. Because then I'm just like, everything sounds good. Like right now I'm trying to make a yogurt bowl thing and then maybe like have a rice cake to dip it in or some shit like that. Why? Like I'm trying to get rid of protein to replace it with fat. Greek yogurt's just a fucking protein, basically. That gets rid of the purpose. Whatever. Hey, it's officially my friend's birthday. Happy birthday, Nick. I'll be the first one to say it. I just need to calm down, keep doing what I'm doing. Sweet stuff tends to make me hungrier and anyone hungrier anyways. So you kind of want more savory shit, I believe. So it's better if I just don't overcomplicate it. It's not like I don't like what I'm eating now anyways. It is a lot of the same thing over and over and over again. But like I said, you could put fucking dirt with cinnamon on top of it and I'm gonna eat the hell out of it. Does dirt have calories? I've never seen a fat worm. I was thinking about replacing my 170 grams of potatoes with a fuck ton of cauliflower. I was doing those potatoes as a carb source for pre-gym, but I ain't got no fucking energy anyway, so it doesn't matter. I might as well add more volume to my food. Once again, that gets rid of some of the carbs, which is a net positive for the time being. And cauliflower tastes good, so I don't really care. There's not a lot of volume with the diced potatoes. It does fill me up relatively decently, I guess, but I mean, which one would fill you up more? Half of a pan of diced potatoes or an entire fucking frozen bag of cauliflower? Probably the cauliflower. So that might be a shout, although I hate buying vegetables because it pisses me off. It's a scam. It's not actually cheap. They pretend to be cheap. But if you eat a lot of it because it's low calorie, you can eat a lot of it. It's just like tuna. Tuna's not cheap either. It's $1 a packet. Oh, it's only $1. But when you're eating like 4 of them a day, it's $4 a day. I'm only eating 1, but still. They say you get easily agitated and like aggressive when you're cutting because it's like, you know, you have a lack of food. So you just get kind of pissed off because you're hangry all the time, right? And it's like, I ain't fighting nobody. I could barely move. If you start swinging at me, dude, I'm just gonna take it. My legs are so dead constantly. There's no fucking way that I'll just be like, all right, just take me, bro. I'm done. I'm all yours. They could rob me on the spot. I'll just embrace it. Come on. I got posing. I got my whole routine that I gotta work on, and I got cardio. And then I gotta go home and I gotta eat my muffins for the last time. I'm gonna enjoy the shit out of those muffins.